This is my Canyon CFR. It's a bike that I've had since February last year, and in today's video I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it. Let's take a look.
Alright, so let's just begin with the obvious thing, the price. It's not cheap. The stock build comes with a dual-sided rotor power meter and costs just over £9,000. I personally bought a size S, and I'll put up a size guide for anyone who's interested in that. Personally, I'm in between sizes, so I ended up making a few changes, so I'll go through those first. So I'm not going to go into the usual debate about which company gets the sizes right and who gets it wrong. I think it just comes down to the human body being so varying. So for me, I prefer a 170mm crank, so I swapped out the rotor 172.5mm cranks for 170mm Dura-Ace cranks, and bought a left-sided Castelli power meter, which I had installed on the left leg. I sent it out and it was back with me within a week. Aside from that, I changed the SLR boost saddle for this 3D printed Roman, just because I get along with it better.
Now, in terms of comfort, we often hear that aero bikes are quite stiff, quite rigid, but that hasn't been the case for me. I did a 350km ride on this bike and it was really comfortable. I think it just comes down to how wide the rim is, how low you run your pressure. So for me, super comfortable.
In terms of speed, the Aeroad is hands down just so much faster than any other bike I've ever ridden. On a flat, it feels like a rocket. I have a Castelli power meter on my giant TCR, and the Canyon Aeroad is easily 15 watts more efficient on the flat. For an aero bike, it's pretty lightweight, weighing around 7.5 kg with pedals and bottle cages. But for me personally, I don't really care much about weight. I think an aero road is made to go fast on a flat road, so that's what it does. And if we think about climbing, then in my opinion, the geometry, the head tube angles, chainstay length play a bigger role than a few 100 grams. Looks, I mean, this is such a subjective matter, but it's one of the most important aspects of buying a bike, I feel. And in that sense, to me, it's really beautiful. And sometimes I just find myself staring at it. It's got this kind of iridescent, shiny paint job on it, and if it was just about that, I think it's the best bike in the world. So at the end of the day, I find myself asking, would I buy this bike again? And the honest answer is yes. The bike's made to go fast on a flat road, and it does that. It is so fast, and it's good in crosswinds, and it's light. It's an amazing bike. I really do believe that it's good value for money as well. If we look at an equivalent Trek or Colnago or Cervelo bike, it's a lot more expensive than this Aeroad. So if you have the money and you're looking for that luxury road bike, then it is, in my opinion, truly one of a kind, and it is a bike that I would buy again and again. 10 out of 10. Catch you in the next one.